Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I will be working on flower arrangements. Okay, let's get started. Let me adjust my camera so y'all can see. The first one, this is an old one I've had around the house for a long time. It's missing the lid, but it's got the handle, and I'm going to take this foam I got from the Dollar Tree for $1. Now if yours is too small or too big, if it's too big, just cut it down. If it's too small, just add some of the smaller foam, these that are 4 in a pack for $1. Okay, now you will need a glue gun and glue sticks with this. And I'm pushing on it because you have to do this real fast. You will need some Spanish moss. Hurry up and grab some more, or your glue will dry and you'll have to pick it off. Just put enough Spanish moss to color up that foam, as you can tell. Now pick up some flowers. These are the 5-stem roses. All my flowers came from the Dollar Tree. And just start sticking them in. And you can arrange them. The ones with the green leaves on the back, the long ones, put them towards the back. I don't know the names of all of them because I have previously cut and used these before. But if you just go up to the Dollar Tree and look around, you should be able to find it. Putting some greenery in the back. Gotta find the foam and then stick it right down in there. Add some more of these. You have some purple ones. Putting another of the blue one in. Some more roses. I'm just gathering up the flowers that I have. Make sure I have everything to work with. Here's another rose. We'll put it over here. Another of those. Put one over here, down in the center. And then the last rose. Let me see, one there, one there, one there, one there. And let's put one back here in the back. Now I have one more greenery. Let me look at the front of this. Okay. And there we have our rose flower arrangement. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Now, this pot and this pot was used in Easter arrangements. I already took the bunnies and eggs out. Now on this, these came from Walmart. And all you do, it's got pins on them. Just put it on there. Do the same thing to the pink. Open it up. Okay, and there's those. And then here's a pot that I got from Walmart. I have another, I cut a big one in half. Just push them down in there. Need another glue stick. Just hold on to the edge if it doesn't want to come out. Okay, put this Spanish moss around on one side. Now let's put some more glue on the other side. Be careful, don't get your thumb or finger on it. That glue burns. Just stretch it out, arrange it, put any wild phrase down in the tin bucket. Now, on this one, I got one with a yellow bow. These came out of the big eggs on sticks. You get like 5 in a pack, 4 in a pack, and 10 in a pack at the Dollar Tree at Easter time. So this is getting used over. Let's see, here's a green. Now again, you just open that up and stick it right in, and then there you go. Let me move these. There's your centerpiece, coffee table, end tables, or on your mantle. I love them. I think they turned out rather nicely. Okay, now I have this vase. I'm sorry, it's not this vase, it's this one. Picked up the wrong one. Okay, this isn't a vase, it is a wire apple for the kitchen. It opens up. And I got this at Goodwill. And then I picked up some of these. Different types of wooden crafts and berries and but it's hard telling what you will find at Goodwill. You can go in there with $20 and come out with a whole cart full. I'm just rearranging these so they can be seen on top. It's even got a little apple in it. These are the nuts. I've seen these in high-end stores like Michael's, and these go for $20, $30. 20 for small ones, 30 for the big ones, and that's just for the basket, not the nuts and stuff. The nuts cost about $25 to $30 on its own. Got cinnamon, want to thank you all for joining me today. I've had fun. I hope y'all have too. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think of my videos and anything that you think I could do better, or if I'm doing good, because I believe anybody can always improve their craft and anything that they're doing. Okay, now just shut that up. Snaps. There it goes. And there it is. I got this at Goodwill for $5 for all the nuts and berries, or what, all these arrangements inside, and the apple. Okay, I want to thank you again for joining me, and if you could read the description, I have a mystery crafting box contest going on right now, and you can read the description for the requirements. It's simple. Watch a video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a remark. Alright, thank you. I hope y'all have a safe and happy day. Goodbye. Until next time. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today's DIY will be part 6 of Thelma's bow. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me adjust my camera so you can see the working area. We will need burlap ribbon or ribbon. I have burlap. I'll be working with this color, this color. It all comes from the Dollar Tree. This color, this color, it's like a hunter green. We'll be using some of this burlap ribbon that looks like this. We have pink and blue. We also have the small ribbon. This all comes from, there's purple, yellow, blue, and pink. And you will also need some strings. I've got pink and I have blue. And I also have these, they're called gem mesh. And then there's this one. These I think are new because I've never seen them in the Dollar Tree before. And if you have, you can also use these ribbons. They're little ropes. But I got my pink and my blue off of these. See how they unwind? You just find an area and unwind it. Anyway, you find one and unwind it all the way around, and you end up getting a big string. And that's what I work with instead of tossing this. Alright, let's get started. And I'm also going to work with this color. So let's start by make sure these are all the same length. Start by getting 14 inches. Bring down this in the center at number, well, I brought it down at number 10. this will be your tail. So from 10 to 16, let's see if this is even here. Bring your bow, your burlap, you twist, you roll it over. And I have 2. Now let's see if this is even. As you can tell, it's even. You gotta make it even. And me, I've already used this, so we'll just do this as long as you have 2 on each side. And then bend this down. You go through the middle, punch it up, make sure the back here goes over and the front one goes on the other side. You crunch it up, get some rope. You can also do it to the brown, to this. Just unwind it, and it just leaves it like that on the end. You want to use the brown. Now you use it and you start under it. Make sure they're even in length. Okay. Now you twist it a few times on each side. Hold this one out of the way and just twist it a few times. Now tie it. Tie it tight. Double knot it. Okay, just move that out of the way now. Now we're going to use hunter green. I should have already took this plastic off, but I didn't. Now you do the same thing. Go up here to, go up to 13 inches, and at 8 or 9, bend this one over. Make sure these are even and not longer than this. See how they're longer, so you have to make them shorter. So, as you can see, they're even. So go one more time around. Go one more time around. Now, twist this down. make it even. Move that aside. Now on this one, make sure it's over here, and make sure this one's on this side, and now bring this right here, put the string on, the rope on each side, top and bottom, and let's tie it real tight, double knot it. Okay, now bring it down. See how that one's just slightly bigger. Now we will make a light green, and my thing came out. And you just take the tape off when it gets down that way. And it's down that far, just work it back in there. Now, go up here to 14 inches, that way in number 8 or 9, bend down. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend it there, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go up, mine goes up to number 4. Pick that up. Now let's make sure this is not longer than this one. As you can see, it is. So all you do is take this, bring it down some, and that. Now bring it up, make sure it's even. It needs to be lower just a little. Now it's straight. Now let's see if this is longer than this one. Okay, that's good. Now just go over it, go around 2 more times, well, 1 more time, that way it'll give you 2 inside, on each side I meant. Then let's put this down. There you go, you've got 1, 2. Now, put this on this side, make sure it's over here, and right in the center of them, crunch. Get your other one, put it right here, right on it. Take your strings, and tie it. Make sure you tie it real tight. Double knot it. Okay, now this is all I'm going to make on this one, so just make sure your tails are down. Make sure your tails are down. And on this one, let's tie a bow, just like you do a shoelace. Now, make sure they're even. Double knot it, because we're not putting any of the real narrow bows on this one. Now, let's fluff it. Go to the back, twist, and fluff. Twist, pull out, twist, and fluff. Twist and fluff these. Go to the other side. Twist and fluff. Twist and fluff. On this one you twist, pull out, twist and fluff. Now the last one you twist and fluff. Keep fluffing until you get it to your desired look. And these little ones down here. Now, you make them big, just pull them out like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Now, to cut this, bend it in half where the wires match, and then from this corner here, you cut up, and that makes the tail. You do it to all of them. Bend it to where the ends match, where the wires are. Go up. There you go. You do it to all of them. But the reason I changed my mind and didn't use the narrow ribbon is because when you look at it, it doesn't need it. Now make sure you put the tan ones, one on each side. Do your green, dark green ones, then do your light. And then you keep fluffing until you get it to your desired bow fluff. And then you can push down, fluff them all out. Now I've got mine. Then you can push this out. This is how the bow looks. Go on, get back. Go on, baby. That's how the bow looks. And I want to thank you today for joining in. And I hope y'all have a good and happy day. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. And welcome back to my channel. And welcome if you're new. Today's DIY video tutorial is about how I'm going to have you making these little flowers. This is the greenery leaves. Goes on the bottom, and then the different colors of mesh will go on top. As you can see, you will need light green, which is only in the Halloween section. I'm using what I already have at home. But you can also buy the light green in these packs of mesh tube. In it, it's in the floral section. I have yellow, pink, the purple that I already used in this flower, and the blue that I already used in this flower. they're very easy and very simple to make. All you need to do, you will need a mesh tube, you will need some string. I've used pink. They also sell the string at the Dollar Tree. They have several other colors. Comes in 9-foot. That's pink, green, and orange. But they also have some brown and black. I'm going to be getting for future videos soon as it's safe to go out and travel. Unless I'm already having to go out to get cleaning supplies, I'm not going anywhere. And I made this pink and this blue rope by the burlap ribbon. How it untwines, you have to find a piece like this one that keeps going around and around, and you unknot it when it knots up with loose strays, and you just keep untwining it. See how you get the strays, but you keep untwining it until you come to the end. I did that with the blue and the pink. It's quite safe. All it does is this to the edges, but it's coming loose anyway, and you can't really make a pretty bow or wreath out of it. So anyway, you have all this here, and then you I just wrap it around like that until I come to the end, and there you have it. You can also do it to the brown or tan burlap too. Okay, but let's get started. I'll show you how to make this. I've already made the green for the leaves, the purple flowers, and the blue. So what you do, you have this one here, and you lay this one like that, and then this one like that. And I'm going to show you how I did it with the pink and the yellow. All you do is you get a hold of it, shape it like that, shape it like that. You do it 3 times. I found while I was practicing making these that just 3 loops is enough on each side. And once you get it, you hold this real tight. See how you've got this here? You cut about right there. Now get your string, which I showed you how to get the pink, unless you buy the pink. But I like this here better because it's not as thick as the other. Now you hold it on one side with some of it hanging loose, and you tightly twist it around about 3 or 4 times, and then you tie a knot and double knot it. Tie your knot, double knot it, well, if I can get a hold of it. Anyway, there you go. There's the pink flower. Now, just cut this off short, but not too short to make it come undone. There's the pink. Now we're going to do the yellow. Now again, hold it, make a loop on this side, come up, make another loop, Make another one. This is your last loop now. Okay, now hold it real tight. Snip it. Let's see, I'm going to use blue, because I don't have no yellow. Take it, hold some of the string, wrap it around it about 3 or 4 times real tight, and then tie it. I'm wanting that, I got tangled up. Double knot it. Now, snip it. Now that's the last one. Now, first you start by the green, because that would be the leaves. I'm going to do a blue, put it that way. Do a pink. Now put the purple that way. And then do the yellow that way. Now go through and hold it. Get you some thread, wire, not wire, I'm sorry, the rope, whichever color you want, it's up to you, and take it through from the bottom, go all the way up and around. Make sure you get every one of them. Like me, I just missed the yellow one. Okay, now take this and wrap it around several times. That way it won't slip. Now, what you got left, let me move my camera down. What you have left, it's right there on the bottom. Go ahead and tie it. I'm going to go ahead and tie it 3 times. Now, cut your string. And adjust my camera so you can see it. And there is your flower. It is ready. You can hang it up as is by putting a nail in and just snipping it through on the top like that. And or you can put this, make a bow and stick this right in the front of it and tie it to the bow, or you can put it on each 6 section of a wreath. And there you go. You can use any color you want. Go through your stash that you have at home from where you've previously used it for different seasons and holidays, and you can make yourself a beautiful little bow. Okay, I want to thank you for joining me, and please don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll be in the contest, and like, share if you want to. It would help me out. and leave a comment what you think about the video, whether you liked it or didn't. And for the contest, the mystery crafting box contest I have going on, leave a comment, and in it you can also leave what you would like to be put in the mystery craft box if you win, and refer your friends and have them mention that they were referred by you, and that gives you more, because I'll be writing down each person on my videos that leave comments and putting a check by each time their name gets mentioned by somebody else. That'll help you out. And the Mr. Crafting box also has a glue gun if you want it. If not, it can be substituted for something else. Glue sticks, unless you don't want it. And 5 to 10 bottles of paint brushes, flowers, some of this mesh, some of this 9-foot rope, I call it. They call it ribbon. There's going to be other things in it as I go to the store and add on, and once I get everything in it before the end of the contest, I'm going to make a video of everything that's in the contest. Alright, thank you. I will see you next time. I hope y'all have a good and happy day. Bye. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be building a flower arrangement in this pot. Everything came from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so let's get started. I have 2 different kinds of roses, red with white, light red, and pink with light pink. I have these glitter berries and 4 or 5 different colors, and I have these regular berries and this greenery that I'll be putting in. So to start, let me first show you how to take off these tags. You pull off the end, pull off the flower or the leaf, and you pop that right off, and then you just put everything back on. And this one has a little cap on it. Okay, so first I'm going to put the greenery, spread it out by doing that. Once you have it spread out, you can put it in the pot. Now, put in one of your roses, or whatever flower you decide to use. Spread them out too. Now I'm sticking in the other color. Spread them out too. Once you get them arranged into your desired shape, pick up one of the berries. That's what they're called. It's just berries. Stick them down in there too. Spread them out. Get get your other one. Now just keep that at 1 for on that side, and then this one put down facing the other side. That way you'll have berries all around the flower arrangement. Now you start with the glitter. Until you get all the flowers in, you're going to have to hold this up. Start with the glitter berries. Put it in. Put your second one in and start shaping them. And putting the green in next. Okay, one fell off, so just all you have to do when that happens, find the one it fell off of and stick it right back on. I'm rearranging some of the flowers for the berries to be arranged all over in a group, as you can see. Now I'm getting the white glitter berries. Now the orange. And just fluff them. Okay, now you can see your flower arrangement. I want to thank you for joining me in this DIY video. Flower arrangement with berries. And while you're here, check out in the description the requirements for my mystery crafting box contest. By watching the video, you've already completed one requirement. The others are subscribe to my channel and share if you want to. And then the other requirement is, all the requirements are is watch one video in full, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And in the comment, also let me know something you would like to have put in the mystery crafting box if you win. Alright, I want to thank you again, and I hope you have a happy and safe day. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I am showing you how to redo Easter decorations into simple spring decorations. Okay, let's get started. First, on this one, you just pop out the eggs from Easter, and you get these at Walmart, 4 in a pack. You get 2 flowers and 2 eggs with it. You pop 1 flower in it, and you take a butterfly out of another. It comes 4 in a pack at Walmart for $1.44. I got these several weeks ago. There's 1. Now, you pop out this simple little bunny. You put in, this is a dragonfly. And a flower. You just pop them right in. Pull down the little tails, if there's any. And the last one is the bunnies kissing. You just pop out the bunnies. This one will be a dragonfly and a butterfly. All you do is you just pop them right down in there and turn it around to where the flower part is sticking outward. Work on the tails if needed. And there you have it. 3 simple spring decorations. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a safe and happy day. Alright, bye until next time. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be redoing items that I already have in my home, and making things that I haven't made before. So let's get started. You will need some type of large vase like this, and a large candle. Put it down in center. You will need potpourri. I'm just going to scoop little handfuls at a time and put in it. And I also have this light up little rocks. What you do, you put them in your vase with just going around, and this will have to stick out the back. And you put more potpourri around. Making sure not to cover up the lights. And all this except for the vase came from the Dollar Tree. And the E6000 that I'll be using in my next project, it came from the Dollar Tree too. This can be moved. You basically just go around putting in the potpourri that you want. And there's my first item. Let me set it down here out of the way. The next one, you will need the E6000, which I mentioned just a few moments ago. You will need a hot glue gun. Make sure you plug it in before you're ready to use it. Don't do like me and wait till the last moment. But we will be using this votive wax burner that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's already white, so I'm not going to paint it. It's white on the inside too. That's going to be the bottom. And this will be the front, and this tea light will be the back. You will need 2 oval shaped plates. Put the bigger one on the bottom. Even it up. And that one on the top. So first, turn it upside down. Put your E6000. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to use my pliers to get that open. Might not be able to use it. It feels like it's glued too tight. Okay, we will just use, all the E6000 does is make a longer hold life, and I advise you, if you have it and you can, get it open, then use it. And use a fair amount of glue. I'm going over twice. Not all of the E6000 sticks like that. I just have a bad neck and shoulders, so I don't have the strength to do it. But now make sure this is centered and push down on it. And now we'll put the glue on top here. If you have E6000, put that up there too. Now go over a second time. Okay. Now sit your top layer on. Make sure it's centered. Well, it looks like my glue dried. So if your glue dries like mine just did, just peel it off. It's very easy to do, and this could happen to anybody, really. I'm still learning as I go on things like this. This is my very first one of these I've made, so I'm not for sure. Okay, now speed it up. Now, make it even. And push down. Now this could be a serving tray, or you could put Spanish moss down on the bottom with some flowers, and on top you could put butterflies or dragonflies, or you could use this top as a for snacks to put on, but not the bottom because of the glue. And as you see, the hot glue gun's holding up pretty well. And then I have one more plate. Now, I already previously painted this. I put 2 coats on it to save on time. Now you just put your glue right up on the top. Now, if it was a smooth top, you put it all the way around. One side didn't stick. Put a fair amount on it or it won't stick. I'm having trouble with my glue gun too. I have to go buy me another one. That's where my problem's coming from with the glue not holding. It's not that it won't hold, it's my glue gun has seen better days and I need to get another one. But I'm not going to go to the store just to get that, not what's going on right now. And please forgive me with my horse. I have a sore throat from my allergies. And then here's the second one. You can put snacks on this one, a dessert tray on the other one that I made. Now on this one, this is just a heart that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's about 2 foot deep. What I'm going to do, let me lower this down a little so you can see. I'm going to fill it up. Put the candle in. And fill it up with potpourri. And now I have these bows pre-made. I showed you how I made the bows in one of Thelma's bow videos, so you'll be able to see them. And all you do is take a bow and just lay it. You need 3 of them. Lay the bows. Down in there. And again, this one is a no glue, and it's ready. Alright, I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a safe and happy day. And please read the description box, because for the mystery crafting box contest I have going on, I've changed it. I've lowered some of the requirements. So I hope you have a good day. Bye. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I will be showing you how to reuse something from Easter. This planner I used at Easter, and the flowers I used on a wreath at Easter, and the Spanish moss and the foam that was in it I used. All I did was take out the egg sticks that I had on, and I'm reusing the whole planner. So all you have to do is get your flowers, pull them off of your wreath, and stick them down all the way from mid front all the way around back, and then use any of your fairy garden stuff if you have from a previous fairy garden, or you can go to the Dollar Tree on your next trip and buy them. You can buy 3 fairies in a pack for $1. You can buy a snail, an owl, and one other thing for $1. And you can buy 3 gnomes for $1. And they have a bird, a bunny, and a baby deer for $1. And all you have to do is set them where you want to set them. Let me get these back on here, and I'll turn it around again so you can see it. And then once you got them set where you want to set them, you just start gluing them in. There's one more time for you to look at it, and I'm going to set it at an angle so you can see. Make sure your glue gun is hot and you have glue sticks available. First I'm going to start off with the little deer. Put a generous amount of glue on the bottom. Make sure you have it where the head's turning forward or you have it on backwards. Let me turn this around just a little so I can get to the stuff. And push down on it to where it holds place when you let go of it. And this is made, since you're reusing everything, about $4. Got a little glue on the bunny head, so I got to get it off. There. Now we will do the bunny. I need some more glue. Do the bunny. Now do your gnome, since it's far back there in the back under the roses and the ivy. Yeah, I forgot, I put 2 stems of ivy in there. I just snipped them off the wreath and cut off one end for over here and one for right here in the center. You can add more ivy if you want. It's really your it's really up to you what kind and how much that you use. Gotta redo the, it didn't take. Make sure you push down. And now the last one is the little bird. And I fluffed up the Spanish moss around where the little red bird's sitting to make it look like she's sitting in her little nest. Let me turn this around so I can show you what it looks like. Give you a good close-up view. And that's when I'm talking about the flowers on each side. And I used the one that I'd painted white and used farmhouse method of the paint. Just dab it a little bit and go sideways. And it's called Burnt Umber is the color of the brown. Alright, I want to thank you all for joining me, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like this, and y'all have a good day. Goodbye. Hi everyone, I'm Thelma of Seasonals Crafts and Creations. Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that's new, welcome. Today I will be doing a spring wreath on a 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using all the stuff that I have on hand and previously used or bought before all this stuff that's been going on started. Okay, so let's get started. Let me adjust my camera so you can see my work. Okay, you will need a 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree for $1, or you can get it anywhere you want. You will need chenille stems. I'm using green because it blends in with the spring, and you will need to put them on every divider, and I'll show you how. The first one I'm not putting it on, but you put it on, you go under and up the other side and make sure it's even, and then you twist it twice. Now I'll do it again, and then I'll show you how to do the one that's in the inner one. You bring it down one side, up, up the other end. Make sure it's even. Twist it 1 and then 2 times. And then for the center, you go in and out, just like that, but bring it over onto the other side. Make it even. Now go down through the center of the chenille stem and the L shape of the divider, and then bring it back up on the other side. And what you do, you're tying it in. Make sure it might get stuck. But what you're doing, you're tying it in so it won't move. And this is okay. On these, they're not even. I'll show you how to do that one on the inside right here. I left another spot for you. You bring it down, up, down on the other side, and you make it even if you can, and you twist it twice. Now, let's get started with the mesh. I've previously used this, as you can tell, it's all rolled up. You start by make sure this end on both sides is down. You crinkle it. You bring this end up. Hold it. Now I'm going to start on the outer. Turn them two down. I'm going to start on this one right here, the first one that we have a chenille stem on. You take it and you twist it twice. And then you make a small loop. And notice if there's any loose ends coming up, just cut them off. Excuse me just a minute ago, I got the hiccups, it seems. Okay, make sure this goes like that. And then again, 1 and 2. And you do it all the way around. harder to handle the mesh since it's already been used, because it's under your arm. It's not in that little row. But we'll get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be okay. It'll go by faster. But if you're using new, that's quite alright. I'm just sticking with what I have, because I only go to the store when I have to get cleaning supplies or food. And I might pick up some stuff while I'm out, but this is from Easter, and I started decorating Easter a month and a half before Easter, so I've had these for a while. Just make sure that the ends are facing down. And I'll show you how I loop it over instead of cutting the end of it when I get to the end here. Okay. Now I take it and I bring it over to the next one right there. That's instead of cutting it. That way you can reuse it again. Or I don't know, you might not be able to on this one because you will be needing a glue gun and glue sticks later as we glue on, unless they have wires in the back. If they have wires in the back, we won't need no glue. Let me look. Now we'll use these wires in the back on the decorations. Just make sure you keep a good little loop here. That way it helps cover up the wires the more times you go around. So this isn't going to be a short video, y'all. It's going to be about an hour, because I don't stop mine and start it over later after I've got almost of it finished, because that's cheating you all, showing you in case you run into something and you might see a way to fix it if I run into a problem and I have to fix something. It's cheating you all. If I were to do it the other way. And you can use any spring colors that you want. Any that you have on hand, or there's no reason to go out and buy, not with what's going on. And make sure you pay attention to the chenille stems that you pick up, because you might pick up on the other one. I've done that before, and then I've had to go back and rewire them. Okay, it looks like I'm already my glasses on. Okay, it looks like I'm already at the end of the second one. So now on this one, you go from the second one here to the third one there. So move that aside and see, I think it's better than cutting because you might be unable to use the rest of the mesh, and then if you do it this way, you're filling up your wreath more. Trying to keep this over here where you can see. And you will sometimes get it caught up in the chenille stems because it likes to catch. It's annoying, if you ask me. This stuff's about to fall off, I'm sorry. In a minute I'll show you how I tie off this end. It's basically the same as when I start at the beginning. You just, because it's I've got room here. Hang on one second. Fix this. Yeah, that's enough of a loop. You just take this and bend it under. And tie it right in to this one. Okay, now that's what it looks like. So far. Next, I have some purple. You twist the bottom. Well, first you do that. Then you twist that under. Now you pretty much can start on any one. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now this one you just do the same. I'm just going in the opposite direction. Let me move this stuff out of the way before it falls in the floor. And that gives us a little more room. There. Now I'm going on the outer one, So make sure you don't grab the chenille stems of the second one, because I've done that before. They like to tangle and stuff up sometimes. Now I'm going to loop over to the second row, because I don't have, let me look, yeah, I don't have much purple, but I'm just wanting to add some. Let me show you what I did. Started here on the first one. You go 1, 2, that's on the first row, and then this one, drape it over to the middle one, and then keep it there on the medium one for 2. And that's all I have enough for the purple. So I will pull this, let me see. Okay, well, I've got enough to go all the way around, but we won't go. You can, if you want, if you have a whole row, go all the way around, just the way you did here. And then you just keep jumping back and forth on the colors. It makes for a beautiful rainbow wreath. That's what I'm going for, but we'll see how it works out. Like I said, just work with what you have, and it'll be fun. Okay, I've dropped a mesh. Let me grab it real fast. Sorry about that. I have a very small area to work with, so I tend to drop things a lot. Well, I like working at my kitchen table, but it's being used for something else right now. These row ones I'm not going to use. All I'm using are the ones that I've previously used on something else. So I have some blue, and I have some pink, and 2 more things of the purple, blue, pink, and yellow. So next I'm starting with the blue. Do the same thing, crunch it up. Let's see. Now on this one you start in the 3rd, well, on the inner one right here. Start right there. We'll do it 2 loops, and then I'll show you which direction to go with it. Just watch your chenille stems, because this is when they start getting tricky, when you start moving them all around. And make sure to cut any strays. Okay, there's two. Let me cut this again. You can tell I've used it before. Oh, that's not it. That's the purple. Thought it was the blue. Now on this one, you're down here on the inner one. The next, come up to the middle one. Because there's two there. There's two there, and then once you get up to the middle one here, we'll do two there, and then we'll jump to the first one. And watch your chenille stems. I do it this way because it helps cover up the wires. And it makes a different type of wreath. And you can arrange them as you go if it helps you with decorating your wreath. And remember to always do it twice. So there's two here, there's two there, there's two here. Now on the next one, go from here up to the first one. And watch them chenille stems, like I said, because they like to get tangled sometime and make you think you're grabbing the right one when you're grabbing the wrong one. And it can make a difference in a wreath. So we've got 1, 2 on the center, 1, 2 on the 1, 2 on the outside. Okay, yeah, this will be the second one on the outside. Let me find my chenille stem. It's hiding on me. Okay, now you go back to the center. And do it twice, and if you have more mesh, you can continue on, just crisscrossing as you go, and go all the way around until you run out of mesh. And then you do your next color. If I can find my chenille stem. Found it. Okay, now the next I'm doing is pink. I already did these, so I'm not using them. I'm on the last one. So right here where I ended, I'm going to cut. See how this is all fringed up? I'm cutting this straight. Now go up again like you've been doing. Bend that over where you ran out, where you ended on. Put this one. Try to hide this here under or in between, like I'm doing there. Right there it is. Okay. Now, with the pink, or whatever color you have, you continue by going from this one over to the next one, because that's too pink. Now you go from here to the inner one. And then you go one more and you find it. Okay, here it is. Sorry, that took a second. I kept losing the grip on the... Okay, now you come up, because that's two on the bottom. You come up to the one in the center. It's one and two. And oh, you don't have to use green Chanel. If you've got like pink from Valentine's Day, or yellow, or the those cloth ones they have, you can use any spring or summer looking color. You don't have to use the green. Now go back down. Because these don't have any paint. This one doesn't. And I'm almost out. And then we'll start on the decorating, which I love. These are some things I got back about 2 months ago. In the floral section back there where they have the wreaths and all that. I'll show you. I'm excited. Okay, now how you do the end again, I'll show you. You start by gathering it. See how much room, and then go up a little, bring us down. You go up a little to where you don't want to make it too tight. Okay. and then bring us down. Cut off any little pieces, and that's the end. Make sure you do this tight on the ends. Okay, now these, I've never seen them there before. These are ornaments. These are pink. These are small. Now they also have a pack of two. They're larger little flowers with little stones, and little stones right here too. You take them out of the bag and show you one up close. But they are flowers, and there's 3 in a pack of the small ones. Then there's blue flowers, yellow. Let's see if you can see. The yellow is not. There you go. Can you see that better? I hope. That's the yellow. Well, I'll show you the blue too, because I gotta take it out of the pack. And you don't have to glue it because they all have these wires. That way you can use flowers around over again too, like to straighten the wire out and put them down in a pot. And then there's butterflies. I love flowers and butterflies and dragonflies and fairies. There's the butterflies. I got bigger butterflies than the flowers, so they show up better. And I got, those were the yellow ones on the butterflies. These are the red ones. Let's see, I got red instead of blue butterflies. There's the red. And then here's the pink. And the last time I was up at the Dollar Tree getting cleaning supplies, I had to get some ribbon in the floral aisle, and they still had some of these. So they, in your store, they might have some of these butterflies and flowers. Okay, let's get started. I'm having trouble. There's just tape on the back of it. And of course there's another piece. Let me see if I can get it with my scissors without. Okay, I'm going to take one of the pink ones out. I'm just going to lay it. Start facing you, say this is the top of your wreath, and always start over here on the, I say 1 o'clock. So you want to put that one right there with and play around before you before you wire them in with the colors. That way you can decide which ones you want where. You know, just to see if the yellow and pink goes good together, or if the blue and pink goes good together. And be careful cutting these. Make sure your scissors don't go through the paper and cut your butterfly or flower. I think the lighter looks better. Okay, and then we've got I've got the blue flower and red butterfly. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to go. And you might have to use some of the flowers and some of the butterflies colors over again because there's more of them than there are colors. I think I've seen, unless other people bought them, I've seen one more color, different color, I can't remember what they were, each of the butterflies and the flowers. So there's a blue, let's see, blue, pink, and yellow. Let me see if I have any more colors. Blue, pink, and yellow, and then yellow, red, and pink of them. So I'm going to have to figure out how to probably put a yellow butterfly up here. And these chenille stems will be cut off, I meant. Put a red butterfly up here. And try to put them going in different directions. Arrange them in different directions. Let's see. And then pink is the last butterfly. Yeah, I think that looks good with yellow on top, yellow on bottom. Pink at 1 o'clock over there, pink at 5 o'clock here. 11 o'clock, the red one over here. And let me cut this. Oh, I think yeah, I gotta leave that there because it came loose, but I'm not gonna take it back to the store. Not what's going on. I ain't going to the store just for this. I'll glue it on. I do a lot of fixing myself instead of taking back sometimes. There, all you had to do, because that was just a string of glue, if that happens, just wad it up, put it under the little jewel stone, and push it down, and it sticks it right back on it. Okay, now, let me see the pink flower goes with the yellow butterfly. and you have one flower left, and the blue goes with the red. But you can do yours any way you want, and any color arrangement any way you want. I'm just doing mine this way. It seems to work out pretty well. I just have to get the last one out. I found pulling the wires out from underneath the tape is easier than cutting it, because then you ain't taking the chance of cutting the paper and then cutting the butterfly, or the only thing you gotta watch is it rips your nail. Okay, let me show you how to put these on here. First, you put the flower on because it's going to be under the butterfly. So you take these and you run it through the mesh and make sure it's in between that. Okay, make sure in between each one of these wires that there's a wire of the wreath in between them, like that, in between them. And then you just twist it. Might be tricky now. It's just my first time too, so we're figuring this out together. I hope that you can see this. See how there's the wire, and then there's the wire for the the flower. Then you just twist it. Now on this, let's go ahead and cut these. Let's make sure we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 6 of them on every one of them. And they're already twisted. You just cut them. You can still use these for other things, so don't throw them away. Get a sandwich baggie, and start putting your things in, because you can always use them. I have a baggie full of the sticks that went on those eggs for Easter to use for other things. Okay, now just twist these so they don't come loose, or bend them down. Okay, now do the butterfly. And that's it for the wreath. I'm not going to do all of them, but I will make my thumbnail a picture of the wreath, so you see how it looks. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and continue filming if you want to watch the whole going around all of it. You're more than willing. If not, you can stop here, because you get what it's going to look like. But I'm just going to go ahead and work. I'm not going to be talking. Well, I will be talking for a minute. If you run into the problem I am now, it's where it's running into, these are running into all this, a knot of it, and it's bending it, so you have to work around it and feel, and you might get poked like I did. And it makes it hard to find them. So, didn't mean to flip there and say I wasn't going to be talking, but I needed to tell you all what to do if you ran into a problem like that. Okay. And sometimes these here wires may keep bending on you, so you have to finger them through the back to try to get them. And the last one is the red and blue. Red butterfly, blue flower. No, get down. Go on, baby. I'll be with you in a minute, baby. That was my baby kitty. He ain't a kitty, but... Well, he's a kitty, but he ain't no baby, but he thinks he is. And again, the butterfly might keep getting nicked in the mesh. All you have to do is just cut it. The mesh, not the mesh strings. Alright, I'll put these in, and then I'll raise the camera up so you can see the spring wreath. And I want to thank you all for watching, and if you liked it, please like, share with your friends and family members, and please subscribe. That way you'll get a notification when I download a new video. Okay, let me raise this up and show you the work that we just did together. That's what it looks like finished. And my top and bottom is really could be either one, the yellow on top, or you could put it any color the way we did the colors. All right, thanks again for watching, and please subscribe to get future video notifications, and share and like, and leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed the video or if you didn't. And I'm going to be opening up Instagram, so you can start sending pictures of your item sections, of your items, I meant project sections too. Okay, until next time, stay safe and happy. Bye. Hi, I'm Thelma of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today we will be working on some DIY items that I already have at home. I'm just redoing them, and with this one, I need to adjust my camera. With this one, I will be making it into a candle holder, and there's going to be flowers going around it. So get some small flowers. This is just one of those candle holders that you stick the long candle in, and I'm just going to glue this right onto the bottom of it. and let's get started. You will need some small plants, or if you are taking 2 of those votive candles from the Dollar Tree, you could use a little bit bigger than these. You need some ivy, this one of them small. This is real short. You just wrap it around it. And then for this, you take some twine. Take some twine. I got this off of these where I just unravel them. I showed you how to do that in one of the other videos. And I think on this one, because of the flowers, I'm going to go with pink. Now what you do is take this and even it up at the ends. Just grab the ends and even them up. Okay, now you get your flowers and you just stick them down inside here. If the ivy falls off, just continue working on it, and you can put the ivy back on after you finish. Just stick these right down in there under the ivy. If they fall out, that's fine. Just take it and re-put it up under there. Try not to leave any empty spaces. Now, take your twine, go up underneath the flowers, that way you're tying them on when you tie it. Make sure to take a twist and bring it back around. And then you should have about that much left when you get ready to take it around and tie it. Just tie it into a bow, that way you can reuse this twine. Okay. I'm trying to stick this back down in there. Now I do have some ribbon, It's got flowers on it. It looks like tulips that I've used previously. I'm going to take this down at the bottom of the flowers. Tie it, and then tie it into a bow, like a shoelace. And this is what it looks like. Like I said, you can adjust the flowers and ivy as you want. And I'm just tucking back in that instead of cutting it off, that way it can be used later in a different project. And rearrange any of your flowers that comes out. Just put them somewhere else. Okay, now take one of these. It looks like a fishbowl. It comes from the Dollar Tree. Now use your glue gun. I'm gonna get my glasses on so I can see this. Put it the glue right on top, and do it fast so it doesn't dry. Center it. Get some of that glue up here on it. Okay, now you can either use one of these size candles, or you can use one of those. But if you use one of these, you can put potpourri around it. Okay, let me move this project out of the way. And next I'm showing you how I took, these are the printed side of a calendar, and this is what it looks like. It can be hung that way, or it can be hung that way. Or you can get one of those 8x10 picture frames and cut your calendar, the design print, off a little bigger, and it'll work real good with an 8x10. Now mine has these little frames that goes around. Now let me put when you do it, make sure you put the side, like this one has a flower pot in it, facing the bottom, and at top is the top where the flowers are, or whatever you're using. And then make sure you push the things back down after you get everything in its place. And that's what it looks like. And here's the other one that I already made. Okay, to go on to the next project, I'm going to show you how to make these little burlap roses. This is that's my first one I made, and that's my second one, so this will be my third time. You will need a glue gun, glue sticks, some burlap ribbon with lace on it. I got mine from the Dollar Tree for $1. And you'll need scissors. And get some more glue sticks, that way I won't be stuck. Okay, what you do, you take it, you fold the end, you get you some glue and put it right in there. Push it down, make sure it's centered, and just press down on it, being careful not to burn yourself. Now, keep all this evened out down the center like that. Now, take this in and twist it down like that. And now use some more glue. You go down. Now on this next one, you twist it and bring the bottom onto the top. And you gotta have it glued there. Make sure it stays folded down the center or it won't work out. Now, after going around 1, 2, you twist it back to where the bottom is on the top. Kind of squeeze it out to where it comes out into a circle. Now twist it back under and glue it. Now glue it again right here. Make sure it's centered. twist it bottom to top again and hold it, then glue it. Go around once and glue it again. Now twist bottom to top again where the lace is on top. And glue it. Make sure it stays folded evenly. Now that you're around one time, hold it and glue it again. Go all the way around. Okay, now see how it's turning. Now take the bottom and flip to the top like that. Glue it. Make sure it's folded. See how it's going? Now put some more glue there. Now twist from the bottom, go up to where it's that way, glue it. When it comes undone and it's not folded, then take it loose and fold it back. Now right here's where you twist it up. Right here, twist again, bringing the lace to the top. Now that's quite a little bit loose right there, so what you do is you go in with your glue gun and you just add some glue there and push it the way you want it to look. Now add some more glue. And get another glue stick. Now pause this, go back, rewind, go back on the video as often as you need. It took me quite a while to get it down. And then I decided to make it my own way. And because I can't make it the other way the people make it. and you just keep going until you get it to the desired length of your rose, because on this one, these are two different sizes. If you want a big one, you keep going. If you want a small one, you go ahead and you cut off at the end and then flip it under and glue it. If you mess up, just raise it up and go over it again. Now, put a lot of glue right there. Flip it under. Now you're working on the burlap top. Go a little out and then put some more glue. Make sure you keep this folded in half. Now this one, twist where the lace is on top. Okay, this is as big as I want this one to be. So I'm cutting mine, fold it, get you some glue, put on it. Just tuck it in. And that's, let me get that hair off that string of glue. And this is what it looks like. Finish, this is my third one. But push down, if the end where you just glued, you just push down. And that corrects it. Okay, let me move this off to the side. And the last one is, I took 4 pieces of wood, measured all the same length, had my friend cut them down, and then I had my other friend, she showed me how to glue. You use a hot glue gun and E600 and glue the wood together, as you can see it here on the back. And then I used twine and I braided it, and she put it in back here on the back. She used the nail and glue sticks. And now I went to graphicfairies.com and printed off this rooster. It's free, and that's where I got it. And I'm going to be, it says on the bottom, gray jungle fowl. Plate 10. And I'm going to trim these around, trim this around. to get it down the way I want. And you're going to need Mod Podge and a paintbrush with this one. Okay, cut yours out, whatever kind you get. There's several of them up there on the graphicfairy.com website. Now, get your Mod Podge and the brush. I got this from Walmart, but I also have some of the small ones from the Dollar Tree, and they're just $1. Trying to find a paintbrush that will do the trick on this one. Okay, you need a fairly good size paintbrush. Now, I went ahead, I painted this, and it took 2 coats to give it the thickness that it needed. Now make sure you center it as good as you can. Lightly rub it in where there's no creases or bubbles. And once you get this smooth flat, you will need to Mod Podge it on top and then let it dry for overnight. Again, do it all the way around, twice as much on the edges so it doesn't come undone, and Make sure you rub any creases or bubbles out. And this is going to dry clear. And let me get it up here. This is the last project I have that I'm doing tonight. But I do have a giveaway that I have for a week. It's these candles. Them and these two candles. They all came from Walmart. They're still in their plastic wrap. They were about $17 for all of them, and I will leave in the description how to win these 4-piece candle set. And let me show you the plaque that I just made. That's it. And again, I'll leave in the description how I made this, or you can leave a comment and I'll let you know again. But like I said, all I did was took some wood. This was about a 1/2 inch thick. Had 4 pieces all measured out the same and cut the same. Used super glue and E6000 to glue in between them, and let them dry, and put this braided rope on with the nail and super glue, and glue gun, and painted this white. Took 2 coats, and then you just see me how I put the chicken on. So I want to thank you all for stopping by my channel, and be sure to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for this giveaway, the candles, and the other mystery crafting contests that I have going on. Alright, thank you all for stopping by, and have a nice day. Bye.